Kia ora, I'm Elvie and welcome to the channel. Today we are reviewing the Schmincke Super Granulating Desert set, which is pretty exciting. This is the 5 milliliter set, so 5 tubes of 5 milliliter paints. So this is the heavy swatches that I've done earlier, and then we'll just do some light water swatches, like heavy water, and then do a cute little painting like usual. Oh, bit separated this one. So I haven't used the set properly, like I've swatched it, but I haven't done like a proper like painting with it. So this is gonna be exciting for both of us. We're gonna figure this out together. Just like looking at the labels off screen so I kind of know what paints I'm putting down. Okay. This is one of the later sets, so the Volcano and the Shire set all kind of came out around the same time. I think they were released together, so it's pretty fun. I'm using the same watercolor pad as usual, and I've got the page all laid out and everything with the sketch, and the swatches all ready to go. I'm using a flat brush today. I thought I'd change it up a little bit. And yeah, so we're starting off with the Desert Yellow. Is that on screen? No, it's not. I was like, this feels quite far out. These are just brushes that I get from Warehouse Stationery. They're a couple dollars. Oh, there's a bit of stuff at the bottom there. Just a couple dollars from Warehouse Stationery. They're good for just using brushes, you know. Sometimes you just want a cheap brush that doesn't molt everywhere and, you know, isn't going to be complete crap. So definitely like these ones. These by Des Art, I'm pretty sure. So just kind of a cheap brand, but good quality. So that's my thought on the brush. I haven't used a flat brush in a while though, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, that's quite heavy. This is probably like a brush you'd use for anything really. It doesn't hold a lot of water, but it's still nice to use. And then the Desert Green. That's the one that's separated from the pigment a little bit. Wow, it's already granulating. It's quite a dramatic shift, this one. I don't know if you can see that, but it's such a sharp shift in pigments. Okie dokie, and then we've got the grey. There we go. Now for the painting itself. It's, I don't know if you can tell, but it's just of some pretty rocks that are quite orange, orangey rocks. So I'm gonna mix the grey and the green together, get the sky kind of down. It's quite an interesting range of colours. Like, definitely not too similar to like any of the other sets that have come out, especially this Desert Green. It is very interesting, just because of how drastic the granulating is. Like it's It's crazy, real. It's pretty cool. You'll see it when I give you the closer view of it, but take my word on it at the moment. One thing that I haven't said throughout the videos is that the masking tape is honestly so annoying to take off. Like, not fun at all. And definitely it's quite like strong masking tape rather than painter's tape, which comes off without too much hassle. Oh, what am I doing here? I can't even remember what I'm trying to paint. Some rocks was the conclusion. It looks quite different side on. I think these are the rocks. Yeah, interesting colours in the set. I don't know if this is a set that if I would particularly really desperately want, just because it's a lot of browns, but the browns, they are really interesting browns, but I like mixing my browns up. So it's like, how much would I actually use that? Like, I'll say I'll use it, but will I use it, kind of thing. Just because I feel like browns, especially granulating browns, one of the more easier paints to mix up. It's still really beautiful though, and it's quite a nice range of browns, because usually with like brown paints you'd get quite similar colours and it's easy to double up on them, but this is a nice range and they granulate really nicely as well, especially the desert brown. Crazy. Granulates quite nicely, especially in the swatch. Now we've got the grass stuff. Don't know if I like this brush for this particular painting, especially since I want lots of water down. It doesn't hold quite enough because it's got quite short bristles. I'm now seeing the separation in the desert grey, which is really nice. It's kind of quite a yellow separation, which is quite unique and really pretty. So yeah, I definitely like how these paints are granulating more than some of the other sets, just because, I don't know, they're quite unique rather than like to be expected kind of granulating. Like when with paints you're like, oh, that's going to granulate like this, or you kind of expect something, but these are kind of unexpected granulations, so it's really cool. And I actually did not think I'd like this color, but the grey, I do like the grey. This is quite an abstract painting, very similar to all the other abstract paintings that I've done in this little series of mine, but quite fun. And this is like on the top of a mountain, so it's quite a cool abstract painting anyway. So just painting it abstractly really just adds to adds to it. Maybe a bit more of the green. I can definitely see these colours working in a palette, especially if you paint a lot of, I don't know, maybe animals. I do love the set as like a landscape set, but I do see these more in like wildlife paintings or something like that, just because of how specific, like kind of unique the colours are when they granulate out. Like, I feel like I'd see them in animals rather than many other things. If that made any sense. I still do love this as a landscape set. Just because I love my landscapes, okay? Yeah. I didn't think I'd like the set as much as I have today. I had low expectations coming in. I was like, okay, desert set. I guess I'll do that. But I really enjoyed painting this. Even if you can't quite tell what it is. So I'll give you a little close-up. Let me take you down off that stand of paintbrushes. So these are the granulating paints. I don't think you can see it, but some really cool granulating here, and the little painting of some rocks and grass in the foreground and the grey sky. So thank you for coming along and watching. Overall, I really do like this set, and if you get it and use brands and stuff, you most likely won't regret your decision. So thank you for coming along and watching, and have a good day.